Hi, as you can see, this isn't Jackie, this is Steph again, and you might recognize this background because Jackie took a video here last weekend, and I'm here because Jackie is on a church retreat, and so she asked me to fill in for her. So, hi, here I am, and here's what I learned today. So, this morning I was at a dance class, and we were talking about theater things. We weren't actually dancing, we were kind of doing like an audition workshop. I do a lot of theater and things. And yeah, I have a cheat sheet down here because I had to remind myself of the word. I learned today that a milliner is the official name for someone who makes hats, which is something weird to learn, but we were talking about Broadway hats, and the word milliner just came up, and I never knew that. I never knew that a milliner, that there was actually an official term for a hat maker. So that's what it is. It's milliner. And then later on today, my dad made me watch this show. It's like How It's Made. Is it called How It's Made? I think it might be How It's Made, How It's Done, How Do They Do That, something like that. It's some show along those lines. And they were talking about guitars. And so they went to Mexico, and they went to this little town in Mexico, which is called Paracho. Paracho, yeah, Paracho. And apparently there are more guitar makers, acoustic guitar makers, in Paracho, this tiny little town in Mexico, than there are in the entirety of the United States, which I thought was pretty cool because that means that there are a ton of guitar makers there and like none in the actual United States. And then also there's a little trivia question that asked when the first electric guitar was invented, and it turns out that the very first electric guitar was made in 1931, but most people think that it was invented by Les Paul, which is not true. Actually, the first electric guitar was made by Adolf Rickenbacker, George Bucamp, and Paul Barth. And they all made the first electric guitar in 1931, but then later on, Les Paul made the first solid body electric guitar, which is, if anybody knows guitars, those are two completely different things. But that was kind of the first theme of today, which was a lot of people making things. The second thing was, I saw Perks of Being a Wallflower for the second time today, and the first time I saw it was Jackie and Sam and a bunch of our friends, and we all cried, and it was this whole big thing, and it was a great movie. So one of my other friends asked me if I'd seen it yet, and I said no, but I'm willing, well, I said yes, I have seen it again, but I'm willing to go see it again. So we went and saw Perks of Being a Wallflower, and I learned today that Perks of Being a Wallflower is just as good the second time. I really enjoyed it, and anybody who has not watched it should go see Perks of Being a Wallflower, because I'm kind of obsessed with that movie, and as you can see behind me, I have a nice little quote from that movie on my wall, because I write things on my walls. It's chalkboard paint, it's supposed to happen. So, yeah, it's a really good movie. Go see it. There's a weird thing that my friend pointed out, though, that there's something about the fact that Charlie's always in a suit when he's little and when he's older. The thing with Aunt Helen and the thing when he's older with Sam, even, because when he's talking to Sam, whenever he's having moments with Sam, he tends to be in that suit. And when he's having moments with Aunt Helen, he's like in his suit. I don't know what it is. There's just something about a suit. So I don't know if that was on purpose or if they just thought that little Charlie, because I think he looks adorable, the little munchkin Charlie, they just wanted to put him in suits. I don't know. I just thought that was weird. So, yeah. There's what I learned today. Sorry this was a bit long, but Jackie will be back in 2 days.